I think I know him. I think that's Cross. No. It might be. Who knows?
I have dogs at home that are better trained than you are.
Edward. Wow. You're great, but this is terrible.
Do you see a flashing wireless signal? Great. That means you can still access systems. Go ahead and patch me into their feed. Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex, but rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The Assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than Assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay, so I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormack's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the Assassins. A cunning and ruthless strategist, he trained several agents who infiltrated Abstergo, including Clay Kazmarek and Lucy Stillman. In late 2012, I captured William Miles in Cairo and delivered him to Warren Vidic in Rome. Miles' son, Desmond, attacked Abstergo, killed Vidic and Master Templar Daniel Cross. He fled to a First Civilization temple in New York. On December 21st, Desmond Miles was killed inside the Precursor structure. The grieving William Miles went underground and left the Brotherhood in the hands of Gavin Banks. Banks led a small team across the globe, attempting to rebuild assassin cells. We have confirmed sightings in Kyoto, Moscow, and Paris. Miles resurfaced in late 2013, and we have confirmed his involvement in the infiltration of Abstergo Entertainment Montreal by the assassins Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane. Both Miles and Banks remain at large. Agent Acosta has tasked the Akashic satellite Plexus to sweep the planet for traces of assassin activities. We have yet to locate them.
Okay, the numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
This isn't really your kind of mission, is it, boss?
Every mission is important in its own way.
Still, I bet you'd rather be out with the rest of the team, hunting Sean Hastings or something.
Wouldn't you?
Hell yeah. I want a front row seat for that show.
Any word from Sorkin?
He's scheduled to update me in 43 minutes.
Good.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What's it like, using an Animus?
I went through the Animi training program. It felt like the drills we used to do in the UT Jaeger.
You never use a normal Animus like this one? To relive your own genetic history?
Only once.
Really? Who were you?
I was a young man. On the Viking raid on Lindsey Farn.
793, northeastern coast of England. Sorry, history nerd. So, how was it?
It was summer. Good sailing weather. The monastery was a center for religious studies, and we crashed into the city like a tidal wave.
And?
We pillaged and burned. They thought we were demons. The details of the memory were so vivid. I lost myself in the bloodlust. I defeated a Saxon, a great warrior, but did not want to kill him. I invited him to join our clan.
Ah, Norse adoption rituals. The chance to sail the world with the Vikings.
Yes, a chance to see the world as it really is.
What happened then?
He wept. Then he cried out that God had abandoned his people and that nothing remained but chaos. I felt such pity for him. I killed him without a second thought.
After we're done here, are we gonna have to kill the numbskull?
We will see.
What's up, Pat? And I believe they're referring to me, the numbskull. Yeah, Vikings. They're really going through it.
Haytham Kenway remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite, charged with finding a Precursor site. Haytham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Haytham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
They're giving us they're giving us the story elements. So yeah, Birch killed him, so that makes sense why he was saying. So Birch was not... Okay. So yeah, so Edward was killed by a Templar. Man. He deserved better. He deserved to die of old age in peace. How dare they? How dare they? Elward does not work. More reasons that I don't like the Templar. I like... yeah. That was Edward's end. Okay, one of these days... Yeah, something was in here. I told you guys something would be in the bathroom eventually.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
I just don't trust anyone in this building. So even if you are another double agent, which could be, don't trust you either. Okay, can't be cross. But it's someone who definitely looks like him a little bit.
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes, I am in Essen, searching for an artifact called the Ankh of Isis. Can you tell me anything about it?
Give me a minute to fire up my machines here. Okay. Not much. There's an obscure file from the data dump scanner that mentions it. It was allegedly 14th century Germany, where an assassin named Lucas Zergberg fought a Templar offshoot called The Brothers of the Cross. Huh, how original.
That's the file that led me to this bland shit pile. Is there anything else? Anything outside of Abstergo official records?
Nobody's ever seen the thing. There's all kinds of stories about its history. From Roman Gallia, Egypt during the Middle Ages, and even a cell of modern-day assassins. Oh. And it apparently raises the dead.
Is there any evidence to support this?
None at all. You know what I think? I think this is bullshit the assassins are spreading around so that people like us waste our valuable time sniffing after it. Smells like a trap.
Agreed. Keep an eye out for new information about the Ankh. While it may not lead to an artifact, we may be able to follow the data back to some assassins.
You got it, boss. Where are you off to next?
Cuba. I'm going to excavate the observatory.
Wow. I'm telling you, man, more artifacts, getting crazy stuff. Don't want to go back there yet. Not yet. Exactly. Exactly, with the observatory. You really do. It's getting pretty nuts right now. I love that they have more videos.
Nothing to see here.
Man, fine. I think I'm done for this pass. So my old workstation was right here. But I might be another person, or am I the same person? But now I'm on the opposite side.
It has been a long time.
Oh, is that
Achilles?
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
I see.
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened, old friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Mackandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vendredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Mackandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and Precursor box. I gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
box? The Precursor box? Is that the same box you gave away? Oh yeah, this is where the story ramps up.
Adewale looked worried earlier. I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
Nope, I have not.
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
Mistress Hope. So good to be back, guys. If you don't recognize this, I mean, how could you not? This is AC3 and Achilles. That's Achilles, young Achilles. Oh, it's so crazy.
You are late.
Hope,
What did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
I've learned from Hope, Liam, and Kestik. Oh god, I wish I butchered the name, but I'll get better at it.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. We've more work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean well, though they'll never show it.
Terribly vexed.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What should we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Nicely done. I am surprised. Top form, Shay. Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective. You certainly know how to handle yourself. You certainly know how to handle yourself. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Oh, man. Alright, Liam and Hope are down. Come on, say his name again so I can get his name right.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
So glad to be back here.
It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature.
Crafting. Pistol holsters.
With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you.
Remember, nope. Oh, memories. It's sad though, because yeah, Achilles talked about this time. We actually get to live it now. So this is his, these are his assassins. I'm one of his students. Because Achilles is my mentor, like Connor was.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access Precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
That's right, I don't want to look at these. They always tell me things that I don't want to know. Spoil things. Oh, hello. Wrong button. This is why you look. Oh, yeah. Arctic hair and Canadian lynx, lytics, wolves. All right. Interesting. Deer hide, beaver pelts for pistols, fox and Arctic fox, rifle darts. What the heck? Not gonna lie. If there is, like, Altair or Ezio's swords, I want to go there. hunting for money and upgrades.
Yeah.
Kind of a waste now. Now I should, again, it's like 3. I should travel through the frontier and the forest for the game.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we're not most at ease when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
I need upgrades too. And we need more crew. I think we were at half crew last time I was on my boat. My ship.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the Precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. And you'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Oh.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
Oh, they talked about Connor. About Connor.
Two up tops! Joust the names! Anchor!
Achilles heir. That's crazy. All these interesting new things to find. And the maps are really nice. Hello, friends.
Halt!
Get the mains free!
There's the mains, half sails.
See, now I want to be on the sea because I have the shanties.
Loose all! Let's move!
Loose tops and royals.
Loading cargo!
Okay, so we have that place. Bedded ship. What is that?
Reef it all tops!
Reef the main!
Crowd on every inch of sail!
There's tops, there's gallants and royals.
I swear I can't remember. So down to the shipping officer when Paddy lay back. Take in your slack. Take a turn around the captain, heave a pole. Around ship's station, boys be ready. Around about the rise, around the hole. Well, it seems there was a great demand for sailors. For the colonies, for Fresco and for France. Well, a ship that bore the limey bark, the Hotspur, and got legless drunk on my advance. Paddy lay back. Take in your slack. Take a turn around the captain, he's a pole. About ship's station, boys be handy. Around the rise, around the hole. Well, I joined her on a cold December morning. A flapping of me flippers to keep warm. With the south
An abandoned vessel, Shay.
To stand by the coming of a storm. A Paddy lay back. Take in your slack. Take a turn.
Ease off the wind! Trim us off the wind!
Anchor away!
It's gonna blow up. Loot is life, friends. Loot is life.
Loose and catch the wind! Studs out! Let's get moving!
Loose sail! Put out all she'll take!
Fire!
Oh, that was a
We're
miss.
headed right into them! On to planks! They're firing, sir! Breaking up! Taking a hit, Captain!
Fire! Brace yourselves!
On your mark, Captain!
Wow.
Bloody cowards!
Fire!
Explosives!
Short sail! Get off the squall! Bring them in!
Oh, I have no. Oh. Oh, trade items. Get out of town.
Let out some sail!
Full squad for Dota. Sounds awesome. Let me just loot this warehouse and then I'll join up. Oh, look at that.
Cargo there, sir!
Get them aloft! Down on sail!
Hold down and crew up!
Mains out! Let's go!
Let loose the mains!
Reef! Short no sail!
Good job!
All got to be moved, lads. With gumption. Use your
Gumption.
lead, lad.
Oh, I missed it. That didn't work. I'm a lot weaker. Like my boat is taking more damage, I'm taking more damage. You're not so impervious to damage, which is a great improvement. Great improvement.
Yeah.
Which makes me think maybe these are just not, you know, a bragging rights achievement. Maybe they actually lead to something. Vision, so I can see what I'm doing here. Was the snow. See, leap of faith. I was like, maybe I'll die.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's check out this little cave. What is that?
Use your knees, lad. We'll tranquille, your back. Now hear no more complaints. You're paid to work. Faster, ladies. You don't leave till it's done. What's he on about? The lordship, you end up.
Oh, that's a civilian. Sorry. That time was my bad. That was mine.
To see how this ends.
Still don't know where I am, but sadly they were alerted. Some workers.
I'm begging you. Let me live.
You can live. Not here to hurt you. I don't even know why I'm hurting these guys yet. Oh, that's nice. It gives me a radius.
Let me live. It's not worth my skin. Run!
It's kind of crazy. They look like guards, but they're just civilians. Careful not to kill them. Are these French soldiers? Yeah, I think these are French soldiers. Damn, all my favorite things of 4, 3. Oh, no way.
I've done nothing. No part in any of this.
What's this? Cold water. Every dollar counts right now. Alright, you guys can keep the fort. How do I get out? Let me out. I'm not gonna lie, this is where I like it. I like being in the snow and in the cold. This is really speaking to me. That is a whale.
Now hear no more complaints. You're paid to work.
Hurrah! Haven't checked my quarters yet. I like that. They are really asking you to progress through the story to upgrade. Unlike I did in 4, where I could just... I spent... what was it? I spent a good time. Just upgraded my ship before I even went through. It's good. It's good. I know. You guys are awesome. These are really terrible. Rain is terrible. This rain is great. But I'm poor, so it's not gonna really matter. I like that. So they really want you to do the story before you could do anything else. Probably better that way. Otherwise, I'd be grinding quite a bit.
Captain's trick!
Loose mainsails! Crowded all on!
Loose sail!
Put a voice, you tars!
Some sort of cargo there, sir!
Alright, I'm going. Don't you worry. See, guys, that'd be there. I want to play more, but I also want to hang out with friends. Can't be in two places at once. So it's that more time. I will get off and play, because I can play longer than they can. Ooh, that was a good game, though. It's so cool. So much of the previous games are in there. So much.